Hi, Corey Thorne, psychic medium, spiritual healer, and life coach. Coming in today to do the channeled messages for my all of my zodiac signs. I'm not an astrologer, so this is not astrology and this is not tarot. I do use sometimes tarot cards, but this is channeled. I channel through the messages that I am receiving for each astrological sign. And remember that none of my work is to be replacing any medical, scientific, psychological advice that you have been given. This is to be taken as entertainment only. And this is general messages. This is not for anyone in particular. This is not a private session. For private sessions, you can go to Corey Thorne, Corrie, Thorne, Thorne 22, or no, CoreyThorne.com. Or you can email me at CoreyThorne22@gmail.com. I am starting with Virgos today, and the messages that are coming from Virgos is a kind of a straightforward. It was they pushed themselves in today. I was not starting with Virgo, and as I was asking what needed to be done or where do I go, and I was actually starting with my Aquarius, and I got pushed out of the way, and I got Virgo. And so that was what came down. Virgos being a little bit pushy in March, kind of like pushing their way through, sometimes even pushing yourself where you shouldn't be. So be careful, Virgos, of what you're pushing for this month. I feel like if you're pushing for something that you think you want, that you think you desire, that you think you're scared somebody else is going to get first, then it's all going to fall apart and fall away. You have to let your month flow. You have to let your life flow. You just seem to be wanting to push through, and it's like, please don't be pushing. And whoever you're trying to kind of feel as if you've lost your catch, or you lost that this, and I feel like this is either, this could be romantic or this could be business wise. So see, you lost your catch. So it's a sense that you lost, you may have lost out on somebody in particular that you were hoping to have a relationship with, or you found out that somebody else that you wanted to have a relationship with is now in a relationship with somebody else, and now you're kind of jealous, but you didn't give them all your attention, or you turned them away, whatever it may be. Or there was a job opportunity that you just kept kind of procrastinating getting a resume into, you missed the deadline, that type of thing. And it was kind of that whole, you were overthinking the process too much, or you were trying to make sure things were perfected before it happened. And this is kind of the lesson that you got, was you don't try to perfect it. You don't try to tell you perfected everything yourself. You let life happen, and you have not been letting life happen. And that you try, it's that push and sense that March is the time to really start to understand what it feels like to go with the flow, what it feels like to let life just happen in divine timing. And there is some divine timing things that are taking place for you, but you're not getting everything that you wanted. Or, yeah, you're not getting everything that you thought you wanted, Virgos. You're getting everything that you need. And there is a huge difference. You do have a big heart, and you're very, very kind. We are moving into a Pisces energy. We're moving into Pisces times, very emotional. So it's a sense of kind of careful where you throw your heart. Careful where you throw all of your love. Careful where you put things. Careful where you place yourself right now, because you may find yourself saying yes to something that you don't want to say yes to. Something that you really are just like, I don't want to do that. That's not for me. And I am doing a few cards along with the channel messages, and it's not the message of the person that created the cards, whatever message are in the book. This is what's channeling through for me. So I'm just using the cards as a way of resonating through the messages for you. And the cards that I got for you were co-create. And that don't feel that you have to be doing this all alone. There's some wise wisdom out there that's going to help your young soul. That's going to say, let's kind of work together. Let's kind of do this together. Let's look at things in a new perspective. There's a new perspective, a new way of looking at things. And also there's some of my Virgos that are being faced with a loss. Kind of something taking place, like, somebody that's dear and near to your heart, either has recently passed or is very ill or something like that. And just a sense that what you're being told is that there's in the spring, when the new buds, when new life begins, that somehow, some way, there is still some new life, and that know that their life was lived to the absolute fullest, and it was beautiful, and that everything that they want you to do is to live life in the way of letting your life blossom and bloom into new, not to be focused on what fell off in the fall. Whatever fell away from your life in the fall, whatever was kind of let go, whatever you lost in the fall, so last fall, whatever you lost last fall, don't be worried about trying to put that back into your life. It's gone, it's done, let it decay, let it be done, and let the new life begin. Let yourself enjoy the new that you have been given and the blossoming in. And here's the truth to be told, and this is about speaking your truth now instead of trying to perfect it. This is going into a romantic sense. So if you're with your partner and you forget to tell them how wonderful they are, but they're constantly telling you how wonderful that you are, then it's time for you to start to speak your truth about who you love, what you love, and what's important to you. And this also feels like a new love, somebody coming into a new relationship, or kind of missed the opportunity. Somebody missed out on an opportunity. That missed opportunity, that missed kind of love that you're like, oh, I wish I had have had that. Wish I would have been in that. It's like, doors and windows are reopening, letting it in. It's all good. New things are coming. But be very honest. Speak your truth. Don't hold back. Don't wait till you perfect things. Let things happen. And whatever you can imagine, it's like, let your dreams come to reality. Now's a time of kind of manifesting everything that you have been dreaming of. March is a bit of a slower month, but it's like April, May, those times, like moving the push forward into spring. Spring is everything for you. It's the beginning of a new job for a lot of you. Like there's a job opportunity coming, but it's like, don't let yourself get caught in the low. Don't let yourself get caught in the sadness that may be in your life or around your life, or the loss that's of either relationships, people, like those things. Don't let them stop you from taking the journey into the next part of your life, because the next phase of your life is the true essence of everything that you're supposed to be living now. Go out, embrace it, enjoy it, live it to the absolute fullest. It's a beautiful, wonderful time. I also want to pull one last card for you, and I'm going to really pull from, I don't even know what deck. It's like, I just wanted to pull from every deck for you. It's like you want a piece of everything and you want to know everything right now. You don't need to know everything right now. It's going to be okay that you don't know everything. Just know to have some trust and some faith in the things that are going to be taking place. But nothing is lost. Nothing is lost. And the Eight of Autumn, see, there's our autumn again. There's that falling away. And so I feel like nothing is lost. Everything is developing, growing. Spring, you're bringing new life, new ideas. And then by fall, everything starts to take place. But there's also that whole, be careful where you tread, right? It's like, don't feel the need to be perfecting things, but what do you want to? What do you want for your future? What do you want to see really happen? Not what you feel like you've missed in an opportunity, not that was left behind the past. What do you really want? Get clear on that. Not that what you're trying to bring back into your life. Don't go backwards. What do you want in the future life? And you'll gain the knowledge, and it might be returning to school. It might be new education or continuing education, something like that. But it just feels like, kind of do some research here. Go deep and find out what you truly want. And I really hope that you have an amazing March, even though you're supposed to kind of just like let yourself get into the flow. There will be a lot less resistance if you let yourself get into the flow. So let yourself go with the flow, but know that your most amazing months are coming April and May. Thank you, and have a wonderful March, Virgos.